was on a ride out by Kawakawa Bay, and I was going around a really steep corner, around a really sharp corner, and yeah, I started to go wide, and I panicked, and I put on the brakes, and that made the bike go a bit upright, and I almost flew off the bike. It was really quite disturbing. And yeah, so when a failure like that happens, we need to overcome and learn from it. And in doing so, one becomes a better rider and a better human being. Hello, it's January 13th. It's a beautiful sunny day, something we haven't had a lot of this summer. So I believe in using time wisely. So because it's a sunny day, I'm going for a motorcycle ride. And I'm going to go on one of my favorite rides, which is, well, by the time I get to where I'm going, about an hour and 15 minutes outside of Auckland. I'll be going through beautiful farmland, native forest. Maybe we'll see some beaches, and I might even have another surprise up my sleeves. Of course, I'm not wearing sleeves today. Anyway, hopefully this little video, and maybe I'll do a few more, will influence you to come to New Zealand sooner rather than later. Right now I'm at the end of the Ness Valley Road. Don't know why, but I really like this place. This is just a little park area. Over here you've got some, I don't know, pine trees, unique New Zealand trees. And then I just love the view over here. There's a little hiking trail up there. And over there are some hills. I've ridden my bike up there a few times on the gravel road, but I don't know, it's kind of disturbing. I think I need an adventure bike. Well, I'm at a place where I normally stop at Kawakawa Bay. As you can see, the weather's changed in only 15 minutes since my last item. That's the only downside to living in New Zealand, besides the fact that there's no Tim Hortons, is that the weather is so changeable. It's actually getting kind of cold, whereas before it was unbearably hot. So when, not if you come here, when you come here, you'll have to be prepared for, I don't know, pretty much all 4 seasons, regardless of what time of year you come. Well, this is very disturbing. It's starting to rain. But anyway, got some peanuts, got some coffee. Hopefully the rain doesn't stick around for too long. I was coming from that direction over there, and there'd been several similar turns before that, but not quite as sharp, and I just wasn't thinking, and I was starting to go wide, and I put the brakes on right about here, and I don't know, if I'd been going faster, I probably would have ended up lying on the ground somewhere around here. It was very, very disturbing, and I hope I never have that experience again. I probably took it a little too slow, but you can never be too careful when you're a motorcycle loser. Okay, that's something to remember in case you need a toilet break. It's strictly not allowed here. Although there is a bit of a forest in there, there's a trail. Places like this on the side of the road are actually quite disturbing. You always wonder. I mean, who knows what's going on? For one thing, there's an ice cream container. That tells us what people have been up to. If I wasn't wearing my motorcycle gear, I might do a bit of a bush crash here, but I just don't feel up to it, and I don't know what the weather's going to do. But that's another cool thing. Lots of good hiking opportunities here in New Zealand. What I really need is a burger, but that place I was at before, the restaurant doesn't open until 4 p.m. That's why I had to settle for roasted peanut. The weather's really getting disturbing. Every now and then a really big gust of wind comes, full of sand. I almost destroyed my new camera, so now I'm using the old Canon. I don't really care what happens to this. In fact, petty crime is so bad in New Zealand that I was afraid it would get stolen while it was on its tripod on the side of the road. I don't know. Would I take a camera on a tripod on the side of the road? No, I wouldn't. Well, okay, I don't think I'm going to go any further on this road, so it's time to get back to civilization.